Breaking Mzansi Insider reports. Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, leader Julius Malema has secured the services of top advocate Tembeka Ngcukaitobi to represent him during his pre-sentencing proceedings and a possible appeal. The move comes as the state intensifies its push for a jail term, signaling a crucial phase in one of South Africa's most closely watched legal battles. Analysts say Ngcukaitobi's appointment underscores the seriousness with which Malema is approaching the stage of the case. The legal drama has captured national attention, with many South Africans closely monitoring every development. Malema, known for his fiery political rhetoric and outspoken criticism of the government, faces the possibility of imprisonment, a scenario that could reshape the country's political landscape. His defense team is expected to mount a vigorous challenge to any potential sentence, leveraging Ngcukaitobi's experience in high-profile cases. Observers note that the proceedings could set important legal precedents. Pre-sentencing submissions and potential appeals are critical moments where skilled advocacy can influence outcomes significantly. By bringing in Ngcukaitobi, Malema signals that he is prepared to fight every legal avenue available, leaving little room for compromise. The case is expected to test both the robustness of South Africa's legal system and the resilience of its political actors. The political implications are significant. As a leading opposition figure, Malema's incarceration could have ripple effects across Parliament and within the EFF, potentially galvanizing supporters or sparking controversy over perceived political targeting. Conversely, a successful appeal could embolden him and strengthen his standing as a fearless leader challenging the status quo. Either outcome carries weight far beyond the courtroom. As pre-sentencing proceedings approach, Malema's legal team faces a delicate balancing act. While the focus is on avoiding jail time, the team must also manage public perception, as Malema supporters remain highly engaged and vocal. Any misstep in court could be magnified in the media, potentially affecting both the case and his political influence. Advocate Tembeka Ngcukaitobi brings extensive experience in constitutional and high-profile cases, which could prove decisive. Legal analysts suggest that Ngcukaitobi's approach will likely focus on highlighting procedural irregularities, mitigating factors, or constitutional arguments that could sway the judge in Malema's favor. His involvement signals a proactive strategy designed to explore every possible avenue to avoid imprisonment. The state, meanwhile, is pushing hard for a custodial sentence, emphasizing the seriousness of the charges and the need to uphold the rule of law. Prosecutors are expected to counter any mitigation arguments strongly, making the pre-sentencing phase a critical battleground. The outcome will not only affect Malema personally but could also influence public trust in the judicial system. Political observers warn that the stakes go beyond the courtroom. Malema's potential sentencing could impact parliamentary dynamics, the EFF's internal cohesion, and the broader opposition landscape. Supporters and critics alike are watching closely, aware that the verdict could either embolden Malema or weaken his influence. Looking beyond pre-sentencing, Malema's team is already preparing for a possible appeal, signaling that they are not leaving anything to chance. An appeal could challenge aspects of the conviction, the severity of the sentence, or procedural matters, providing another opportunity to overturn or reduce any custodial term. Legal experts note that this stage could be just as intense, if not more so, than the initial trial. The political stakes are equally high. A jail term could temporarily sideline Malema, creating a leadership vacuum in the EFF and potentially destabilizing the party's parliamentary strategy. Conversely, a successful appeal would not only preserve his position but could also enhance his image as a resilient and fearless opposition leader, reinforcing his political narrative of challenging powerful interests. Public opinion will likely play a significant role in shaping the fallout. Malema's supporters have shown they are fiercely loyal, often rallying behind him in times of legal trouble. Demonstrations, social media campaigns, and public statements from party officials could influence both the legal and political environment, making it a multi-layered battle that extends far beyond the courtroom. Analysts warn that the coming months will be pivotal for South Africa's legal and political landscape. The case highlights tensions between the judiciary, political leadership, and public perception, and could set important precedents for how high-profile figures are treated under the law. Every development will be scrutinized, and any outcome could reverberate through the nation. Ultimately, whether Malema avoids prison or faces incarceration, the case is likely to remain a defining chapter in his career. The combination of high-profile legal representation, a possible appeal, and a politically engaged public ensures that South Africa's eyes will remain firmly fixed on the proceedings, awaiting the next twist in this high-stakes saga.